Have you ever thought that a simple glass of water in the morning, something that seems completely harmless, could actually have a negative impact on your health? Especially after the age of 60, even basic habits like drinking water can lead to unexpected consequences if done the wrong way. According to statistics from the National Institutes of Health in the United States, over 40% of older adults experience digestive problems, blood pressure imbalances, or medication absorption issues without knowing the cause. One of the silent factors that contributes to this lies in the way we drink water at the beginning of the day. In today's video, I will share with you 6 common mistakes older adults often make when drinking water in the morning. Each section includes real stories from those who have gone through these experiences and practical tips to help you improve your health without making major changes. Please stay with me until the end, because I will reveal one simple habit that could help you feel more energetic and clear-headed every morning. Let's begin this journey together. Mistake 1. Drinking too fast and too much water right after waking up. After a long night, when you first open your eyes, your throat might feel dry, your mouth sticky, and you are so thirsty that you just want to gulp down a full glass of water in a few seconds. That feeling is familiar. Many people believe that drinking water quickly in the morning helps them feel more awake. But what few realize is that this habit of drinking too fast and too much water right after waking up can cause slight but significant disruption to the body. When you first wake up, your body is still transitioning between rest and active mode. Your heart rate begins to increase, blood pressure starts to shift, and your digestive system is just warming up. Pouring a large amount of water into the system is like splashing a bucket of water onto a machine that has not yet started. The result is that your stomach stretches suddenly. Pressure in your abdomen rises, and your kidneys are forced to filter water rapidly, which can lead to temporary imbalances in electrolytes in older adults, whose internal regulation functions are weaker. This effect is even more noticeable. You might have felt strange in your chest, slightly nauseated after drinking water in the early morning. Some people even experience dizziness or bloating. These symptoms are not caused by the water itself, but by how you drink it. When water enters the body too fast, the stomach expands quickly, the kidneys are forced to work faster, and the body cannot react in time. Let me share the story of Mr. Walter, age 72. A retired sports coach. He firmly believed that drinking a full bottle of water right after waking up was a healthy habit and kept it up for many years. But then he began feeling lightheaded every time he got out of bed. Even though all his heart and blood pressure tests came back normal, it was only after speaking with a nutritionist that he discovered the cause. The expert advised him not to drink all the water in a few seconds, but instead sit up slowly, take a few deep breaths, and drink small sips over 15 to 20 minutes. Surprisingly, within a week, the dizziness disappeared. He felt lighter, more alert, and more comfortable, even though the amount of water he drank remained the same. Mr. Walter's story shows that our bodies, especially as we age, do not respond well to being rushed. The body needs a slow and gentle start. If you have a habit of gulping down water right after waking up, try changing to small sips instead. Sit up straight, breathe steadily, and feel the water flowing down your throat. This is not just a physical action, but also a way of showing kindness to your own body. Tomorrow morning, instead of drinking a full glass of water in a few seconds, try a gentler approach. Within a few days, you may find your mornings becoming more pleasant than ever before. Mistake 3. Drinking cold water right after waking up. On hot summer days or after a deep sleep, many people enjoy the refreshing feeling of drinking a glass of cold water first thing in the morning. The sound of ice water flowing down your throat and the cool sensation spreading through your body might make you think that your body is waking up pleasantly, but the truth is, especially for an aging body, drinking cold water on an empty stomach can push your system into an unstable state without you even realizing it. Think of your body as a sophisticated machine that has just completed a long night of self-repair and rest. Organs, such as the heart, liver, kidneys, intestines, and blood vessels are still in a low-activity state. Pouring cold water into the system at this point is like dumping a bucket of ice onto an engine that has just started. Blood vessels in the stomach region contract suddenly, causing slight spasms in the stomach, making you feel a chill in your belly, indigestion, cold hands and feet, and possibly dizziness or mild headaches. In older adults, the ability to regulate internal temperature has declined over time. When your core temperature drops suddenly, blood circulation slows down, leading to chills, numbness in the limbs, and making it harder for your body to adjust to the day's activities. Let me tell you about Mrs. Eleanor, an elderly woman who used to drink a glass of cold water from the refrigerator immediately after opening her eyes in the morning. She believed cold water helped her wake up and cleared her throat, but over time, she began to notice that her hands and feet often felt cold. Her stomach was unsettled in the morning, and her digestion was slower than usual. She thought it was just the weather or aging. When she got checked, all her tests were normal, with no sign of internal issues. One day, a nurse suggested she try switching to warm water or room temperature water left out overnight. After just a few days, something remarkable happened. Her hands no longer felt cold. Her stomach was more comfortable, and her mornings started feeling much smoother. She realized that the initial refreshing sensation of cold water was actually a small shock to her body, which was still fragile from sleep. From Mrs. Eleanor's experience, we learned that an aging body cannot tolerate sudden temperature changes as easily as a younger one. Every morning, instead of drinking cold water, try a glass of lukewarm water or room temperature filtered water. This simple act brings a gentle, comforting feeling, warms the stomach, improves blood circulation, and helps you begin your day in a more relaxed mood. You only need to change one small detail, but the effect it brings can last all day. Listen to your body, because it is always sending you quiet signals. Mistake 4. Drinking from a plastic bottle left overnight. Many people have the habit of keeping a bottle of water beside their bed to drink as soon as they wake up. This may seem thoughtful, especially when you want to avoid walking around too much in the early morning. But one thing that few people notice is that if the bottle is made of plastic, especially soft plastic or reused many times, it could become a silent source of harm to your body. When water sits for a long time in a plastic bottle, especially under warm conditions like near a bedside lamp, exposed to sunlight, or in a closed room, tiny plastic particles and chemicals like BPA may leach into the water, even if the bottle label says BPA-free. Many types of plastic still contain similar compounds that can affect your hormonal system. These substances are known as endocrine disruptors, and they can slowly damage your health, causing fatigue, digestive disorders, thyroid issues, or unstable blood pressure. For older adults, the body is already more sensitive, especially when taking multiple medications. Absorbing these chemicals over a long time makes the liver and kidneys work overtime. As a result, you might feel tired, have mild headaches, or experience poor sleep without knowing the cause. Let me share the story of Mr. Stanley, age 78. He always made sure to drink enough water every day. He used filtered tap water and poured it into a clear plastic bottle, which he kept beside his bed. After a few months, he started experiencing mild morning headaches, indigestion, and lighter sleep. Even though he did not wake up at night, he thought this was just part of aging, until he consulted a nutritionist. When he described his water drinking habits, he was advised to switch to a glass bottle, washed daily, and to fill it with fresh water every morning. After about 2 weeks of this simple change, he felt a noticeable difference. He slept better, no longer had headaches, and his digestion improved. Mr. Stanley's story is a reminder that not all bottles are created equal. And sometimes, what seems like a harmless habit can have long-term effects. The elderly body needs protection from small but persistent sources of toxins. If you currently have a water bottle by your bed, take a closer look. Is it made of plastic? How long have you been using it? Was the water poured in yesterday or this morning? Try switching to a clean glass or stainless steel bottle. Fill it with fresh water each morning and keep it away from heat sources. This small change costs almost nothing, but can help you sleep more deeply, digest more easily, and wake up feeling refreshed. Mistake 5. Drinking water before going to the bathroom. Many people believe that the first thing to do upon waking up is to drink a full glass of water to cleanse the body. On the surface, that sounds reasonable, but few people realize that in the morning, the body is still holding a significant amount of waste after a long night. If you drink water before going to the bathroom, you are adding more fluid while your bladder is already full. This unintentionally creates extra pressure on both your circulatory and digestive systems. While you sleep, your kidneys continue to work quietly, filtering the blood and producing between 300 and 800 milliliters of urine overnight. By the time you open your eyes, your bladder is already full, waiting to be emptied. Drinking more water at this point not only makes your stomach feel bloated, but also increases pressure in the abdominal cavity, which can cause indigestion, mild nausea, or even fluctuations in blood pressure. This becomes more likely in older adults, whose ability to regulate water and electrolytes is no longer as efficient as it was in youth. In addition, right after waking, your body has high levels of cortisol, a hormone that helps you feel alert and supports energy metabolism. However, cortisol also makes your body more sensitive to changes in water and salt levels. Drinking water before going to the bathroom can disrupt your electrolyte balance, making you feel tired, dizzy, or bloated, even before eating anything. Let me tell you the story of Mr. Harold, age 75, who lives peacefully with his wife in a quiet suburban area. He always believed that drinking water immediately after waking was the best way to cleanse his system. But then, he began to feel heavy in the stomach, bloated, and sometimes mildly nauseated each morning. Medical tests showed nothing serious. After a discussion with his doctor, he was advised to try going to the bathroom first, then doing light movements for a few minutes before drinking water. The results surprised him. Just a few days after changing his routine, the heavy feeling in his stomach disappeared. He felt lighter, more clear-headed, and noticeably healthier. He shared, "I never expected that just rearranging the order of my morning actions would have such a clear effect." The message from this story is simple. Let your body complete its elimination process before adding new fluids. This is a natural principle that your body is already designed for. When you first wake up, sit up slowly, take a few deep breaths, go to the bathroom, and then drink your water. This not only supports smooth circulation and digestion, but also gives you a calm and light start to your day, which is especially important for older adults who need steady and balanced mornings. You do not need to make big changes to your habits. Simply rearrange the order of your actions. Listen to your body, and give it a gentle beginning. That alone can help you have a healthier morning. Mistake 6. Skipping breakfast and only drinking water. In recent years, a trend has become popular. People skip breakfast to help their bodies cleanse or follow intermittent fasting routines. For younger individuals, this might bring a feeling of lightness, alertness, or even help with weight control. But for those in middle age and beyond, skipping breakfast and only drinking water in the morning can be a double-edged sword. It may silently weaken your body without you realizing it. After a long sleep lasting 8 to 10 hours, the energy from your dinner has already been used up. At this point, your blood sugar is low, your liver has no more stored glucose, and your muscles are running low on energy. If you only drink water without eating anything, your brain lacks fuel, your heart does not get enough nutrients, and your digestive system slows down. You might feel alert right after drinking water, but by mid-morning you may experience dizziness, poor focus, or irritability without knowing why. This happened to Mrs. Alice, age 69, who lived alone and was very proud of her independence. One day, she read several articles saying that skipping breakfast could detox the body, rejuvenate cells, and reduce inflammation. So she started each morning with only a glass of water and kept up this habit for several weeks. At first, she felt light and even lost a few kilograms, but then she began to slow down, forget things, and sometimes repeated herself. She also tired easily doing simple chores like sweeping or folding clothes. Her daughter became concerned and took her for a health check. Thankfully, all her health markers were within normal limits. There was no sign of serious illness, but when she described her morning routine, the doctor realized that her body was severely lacking energy every morning. After being advised to eat a light breakfast, she began her day with a boiled egg, a slice of whole grain bread, and a few pieces of fruit. Within a week, she became more energetic, spoke more clearly, and felt cheerful every morning. Her whole family noticed the positive change in her. Mrs. Alice's story reminds us that water cannot replace food, especially in the morning. Water helps cleanse the body and awaken digestion. But without a little protein, fiber, or energy, water alone is like a passing breeze. It is not enough to support the full activity of your body. If you currently skip breakfast and only drink water, try making a small change. You do not need a complicated meal, a bowl of thin porridge, a few almonds, a glass of plant-based milk, or a banana is enough for a gentle start. Your body will thank you for it. You will feel more emotionally stable, more mentally alert, and less tired or irritable during the early hours of the day. As you have seen, something as simple as drinking water in the morning can have many right and wrong ways to do it. These 6 small mistakes that many people make are not meant to make you feel worried, but to help you better understand what your body truly needs every time you wake up. Maybe you have drunk cold water right after opening your eyes. Maybe you have been using the same plastic bottle by your bedside for months without paying attention. Or maybe you have skipped breakfast, thinking that water alone would be enough. But the beautiful thing is that it is never too late to start again. Just by changing one small habit in the morning, you can feel noticeable improvements in your sleep, digestion, memory, blood pressure, and even your overall mood. Tomorrow morning, you could try switching from cold water to warm water, or drink more slowly instead of rushing, or eat something light before starting your day, or simply go to the bathroom first. Then drink water afterward. Each of these small actions, if done consistently, will be noticed by your body and rewarded with better balance, more comfort, and a greater sense of ease day by day. You do not have to change everything all at once. Begin with something simple and easy to do. Your body will let you know when it feels better. And most importantly, it will thank you for the care you show it through your patience and gentleness. If today's sharing has brought you value, do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any of the upcoming videos. I am always here to accompany you on your journey to better health every day. Which morning habit are you changing? Have you tried any of the tips mentioned above? Please share your experience in the comments below. I would love to hear your story. Wishing you good health, peace, and the joy of beginning each day with a light and calm heart. See you again in the next video.